Obviously, Nathan Metal Down Under here. I hope everybody is doing well, staying safe out there. Tonight I'm going to enter a contest, and this is for Raul Serrano. Sorry if I butchered your name, mate, but yeah, great channel. Just a real young guy into his heavy metal, and he's reached 100 subs, a few more than that now, so congratulations, buddy. And he asked us a great question. He wanted us to show 5 to 10 albums from a genre of music without repeating the artist. Now what I've gone with is glam metal, hard rock, some call it hair metal, and the reason for that is because it is what got me into heavy metal, hard rock in the first place. Way back in about 87, I got into my rock and metal, and yeah, I'll jump on it. I've got a few more than 10, but I'll quickly go through them. But what's playing in the background is another great hard rock band, Little Angels, out of England, I believe. This album came out in 1989. Don't Pray For Me. Really good album, really great band. Yep, Little Angels. So I hope you enjoy. Now I've got a few tapes, a few CDs and a few records. I'll start off with the tapes. First one is Vain and No Respect. A great, gritty, sleazy rock album from 1989 also. Yeah, fantastic album. I'd love a copy of this on vinyl, but just haven't found one. Yep, Vain, great hard rock. Then we have Pretty Boy Floyd and Leather Boys with Electric Toys. I always wanted this back in the day, but it wasn't until recent times I managed to find a copy only on cassette so far. But great hair metal, glam metal. As you can tell, look at the big hair. Great band, Pretty Boy Floyd. Then we have Trickster, and just self-titled, another great hard rock band. I'm pretty sure this one came out in 1991. Yeah, 1990, coming towards the end of the glam metal heyday. But yeah, fantastic band, fantastic album. Trickster, don't know where they're from actually. I'm not sure if they are English or American. But yeah, fantastic band, Trickster. And one last one. Most of you guys won't be familiar with this band because they are from New Zealand, and that is Blackjack and Deal. Great hard rock. This one came out in 91 or 92. Sorry, 1994. So it's very, very late. And this features the bass player from my favourite Kiwi band, Devilskin. But on this particular album, he actually plays the guitar. But yeah, great hard rock, 90s hard rock, Blackjack and Deal. A couple of CDs. First of all, we have Danger Danger, and this is my favourite album from them. Yeah, I love Danger Danger. First album is fantastic as well, but this one just keeps me more amused, and it's more familiar with me, and just catchy, really catchy songs which stay in my head after I listen to it. What's the name of this one? Screw It. And there's the guys on the back there. Likened to Poison, but I actually think Danger Danger were a much better band. So great cover too on that. And then slightly heavier. This is more at the end of the heavier side of the spectrum of the hard rock, and that is Skid Row and Slave to the Grind. Fantastic album. There was a few ballads on here, but the rest of the album is quite frantic for a hard rock album. Starts off with your Monkey Business, which is absolutely fantastic. Slave to the Grind. My particular version, this is a reissue, so it doesn't have, I won't say the word, but the one with the swear words on it. But yeah, still a fantastic album. This one had Beggar's Day on it instead, which is a good song, but I'd still rather have the original. But Slave to the Grind, Skid Row. Vinyl wise, first of all we have a bit of Bon Jovi and New Jersey, fantastic album. I much prefer this over Slippery When Wet. Lay Your Hands on Me, Bad Medicine, Blood on Blood. Just a fantastic album. 99 in the Shades, another great one. Yeah, was big into these guys back in the late 80s. I jumped on their bandwagon. Lost interest in them pretty much after this album. Yeah, Keep the Faith did nothing for me. But yeah, fantastic album in my eyes. Next of all we have my favourite album also from this band, and that is Extreme and their self-titled debut from 89. This came out in 88. And as a lot of you guys are aware of, this is my second favourite album of all time. I just love it. A lot of people like Porno Graffiti, but I grew up with this album. The song Little Girls, Kid Ego, Mother Don't Want to Go to School Today, Flesh and Blood, just fantastic. I like Porno Graffiti, apart from the two ballads. I Can't Stand More Than Words, and I Can't Stand Wholehearted. But yeah, love this album from top to back. Extreme's debut from 1989. Then we have a bit of Nelson, the Nelson Twins. I'm pretty sure they are twins. And After the Rain. What year this came out? I think this came out about 1990. Great album. It's more of your AOR style hard rock, glam metal. Yeah, and I can relate with these two guys because I am also a twin. But Nelson and After the Rain. Great catchy tunes on this one. What was the ones that came out? Can't Live Without Your Love, After the Rain. Yep. Great melodic rock album just to sit down and relax to. That's one of my favourite songs playing at the moment, Kicking Up Dust from Little Angels. Next we have XYZ. Now I'd heard of these guys back when I was young, but I never heard them until years and years later. And it was a bit of a shame because yeah, I really love this album. It's just self-titled. Picked this up a couple of years ago and heard it for the first time, and yeah, fantastic. The year. This came out in Liberation. Another one from 1989, bit of XYZ. And speaking of Poison, we have Open Up and Say Ah. Now this was the second ever album on vinyl that I owned. And yeah, I just loved it. First was Def Leppard's Hysteria, then Poison, Open Up and Say Ah, and then Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. And I think I bought the three of them in 88. We were a bit late on Guns N' Roses over here. Nobody had heard of them back in 87 when the album was released. And there's the big hair on the back. But yeah, a lot of people don't like Poison, but I grew up with them. Saw them in concert back in 2008. They were supporting Ozzy Osbourne and Whitesnake. Absolutely fantastic show. All three of them put on killer performances. But yeah. Poison, Open Up and Say Ah from 1988. Two more. Then we have all female fronted Vixen, and this one's Rev It Up. Also have the debut, but I thought I'd pull out this one. Great album. I love Vixen. Great performers. This one came out in, it might have been 1990 on EMI, so yeah, love a bit of Vixen. And then last of all, we have a bit of Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich from Warrant. Some great tunes on here. Rest in peace, Janie Lane. Here's the guys there. And, Janie. First song I ever heard from these guys, I was watching TV, and we used to have a program over here in New Zealand called Ready to Roll, and the song Big Talk came on, and yeah, I just went out and found this album straight away. Down Boys came out, Sometimes She Cries. Heaven was another big one. It was probably their biggest song off this album, but yeah, great times from back in my youth listening to this album, and I always dug that cover. So there's my entry. Congratulations once again, Raul. Hope you get lots and lots of entries, and yeah, look forward to plenty more videos from you. Thanks guys for watching. Go out and support his channel. Do an entry if you can, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.